why would you bring my sister here? Why did you tell my sister where I'm at? Like, he pushed her ass out the way and he pushed the foreign dude, y'all. I'm in a room with him. I'm not tripping, but I'm tripping. I'm just like, bitch, why you didn't say nothing?
You don't get these drinks out here. I got money, so they put it in the bag. I'm pulling off all the tags and pulling off in the jag. Fuck being broke, cause broke niggas is mad. Get a job with your broke ass and get it out the hoe's ass. I go fast when I'm riding through the city lights. I'm from the Bay, West Coast with your city like new Nikes, fresh jeans and a snapback.
Hey tribe, welcome back to my channel. I'm a vibe, you a vibe, we should vibe, so you should what? You should like, comment, share, and subscribe, but only if you want to, 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 only if you want to. If you're watching, that's really all I appreciate. Everything else is extra, and if you do so, I greatly appreciate it. If you want that extra juicy tea, go ahead and click the link down in my description below to join my membership. Period. And my Patreon will be coming soon to get some extra juicy tea, because eventually I'm gonna really stop posting in my membership because it's too many oppies in there. There's too many oppies in there and I can't manage who is or is not in the membership. I know y'all like my hair like this, is cute, but I cannot wait to get my hair done for Simone's Wet and Wild Rodeo. Okay, period. And if y'all going, I can't wait to see y'all there. I don't know, did I mess it up a little bit? I think I messed it up a little bit. All right, y'all, let's get into it. So where I left off was, I told y'all we were going to the club that night in the damn resort. So y'all, we get to the club, we in there, we tearing it up, we having drinks, we lit, we turning up, we dancing, you know. I'm a vibe, you a vibe, we should vibe. We all in the club vibing. Okay, cool. So we end up seeing the foreign guys we met. Mind you, the foreign niggas was lit. They was fine, everything. So we in the club with them, we turning up with them. We just having a ball. But you know, I hate when sometimes dudes, like, I don't know, they get too clingy, and it was like they just kept following us around and we trying to mix it bigger. It's a lot of fun because I'm at this resort. Okay, like, okay, we had a little fun with y'all. We had our little 1-2 dance, but it's other niggas in the club. So we kind of like trying to get away from them. We finally like dip off, ditch them, and you know, we just mixing and mingling in the club. We dancing, we seeing other guys we talking to. Y'all, so the guy that got the wife that we met that was fine, the black dude from New York, he come up in the club. Now he come up in the club and he was with his girlfriend at first, and when they came in the club and he saw us, y'all, he walked right up to us, gave us hugs and everything. So we looking at his girlfriend like, or wife, like, alone now. She like looking at us kind of crazy, but it's just like, girl, this is your man, get your man. Like, he came up to us. So we saying hi to her too, because it's like, I don't want to make it be awkward, girl. I don't want your man. Your man want me. I don't know. We didn't even know about you when we first met the man. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know for how he be. I don't know what y'all got going on. Y'all some swingers or something? I don't know, because she was just like, she wasn't friendly. She was kind of like real standoffish. So I don't know if like what kind of arrangement they had going on. We can make some arrangements. You know what I'm saying? So y'all, after we leave the club, y'all, we just at one of the bars in the resort. And one of the foreign dudes, he all up on me. Mind y'all, I got his Instagram. That's too messy to show a picture. But I got his Instagram. Maybe on my Patreon, because I got all their Instagrams. I think still, if they all still the same, I got their Instagrams. So I'm all up, like, caked up, booed up with the foreign dude. And the guy in New York, he comes to the bar, but he's not with his wife this time. He by himself. And at first, when he peeped me with the foreign dude, like, he was mugging, like, he was pointing at me like, oh. And I'm looking at him like, sir, who you pointing at? And saying, oh, like you mad because I'm flirting with somebody. You here with your wife. You here with your wife. So, like, sir, So he talking to, no, Miss Burgundy started talking to him. Because one thing about Miss Burgundy, y'all, she always thinks she just better than me. Like, looking back on it, like, she always just felt like she got more niggas than me or was better than me. Mind y'all, this was like my first time single in like a year. You know, we have been friends for so many years. So it's like, anytime we would go out, I wouldn't really talk to niggas because I was in a relationship. And two, she was kind of like a cock blocker. Like, dudes would come up to me and try to talk to me. She'd be like, nah. She would always like get in front of me and be like, nah, she with my bro. She with my bro. But yeah, she claimed she had boyfriends and was always talking to other niggas. But I digress. I wouldn't have cheated her anyways, but it was like she always tried to steal the attention, or if a guy wanted to talk to me, she would try to talk to him, and it was just like, okay, friend. So she talking to him, and they kind of flirting, but he keep like leaning and like looking at me and the foreign dude, like he just like, I don't know, like just like So y'all, at some point, I don't know, I get up because I'm walking to go do something, and y'all, why did this man pick me up? And when I mean like picked me up, like scooped me up, and y'all, my first instinct, because I didn't know what the hell he was doing, I wrapped my legs around him. I'm like, hold on, like, oh, you picking me up and stuff. I'm like, what? He tried to kiss me, and I'm like, oh no, put me down. I'm not with all that. Like, I'm like, put me down, put me down. So I like dropped my legs, and he just like holding me. He was like, you gonna be my little baby. I'm like, no, you're married. No, you're married. So y'all, why the foreign dude come over there, and him and the foreign dude start arguing and going back and forth, y'all? I'm like, oh my goodness, like this is crazy. He's like, the foreign dude's like, don't pick her up. Don't pick her up. That's gonna be my lady. And don't you got a wife? Didn't we see you with your wife the other day? Y'all, so they going back and forth, y'all. They arguing. I'm like, oh my God, me and Miss Burgundy just like, what the fuck? What the hell? I'm like, this is crazy, y'all. They all up in each other's face, like getting ready to fight for real. So out of nowhere, the dude, wife, she come and she's like, what's going on? Like, why are you arguing with this dude? Y'all, he pushed her ass out the way, and he pushed the foreign dude, y'all. They started getting into like a little mini scuffle. The wife came, grabbed her husband, was like, no, like, what are you doing? Like, come to the room, come to the room. Like, you drunk, you tripping. Y'all, I was like, little old me is causing all this commotion in Mexico. Like, oh my goodness. So they walk off, and we just still chilling at the bar. I'm just flirting with my little foreign booski or whatever. And eventually, y'all, we go back to our room, and we have booked an excursion last minute. This like they had these like boat excursions where you go out on the boat, you go like snorkeling, but like you in the ocean for real. Where we had went to snorkeling the one time, we was on like a coral reef type, like shallow, like you can like see, you can like, you know, it wasn't like deep water. This boat was like a big huge boat where you go on this boat, and it's like a bunch of different people, and you go like in the ocean for real, and you go dive down, and yeah. So we had booked that last minute. Now, it was this family that had booked the boat, and like their whole family was on this particular boat, and they had okayed it for us to join them on the boat, me, Miss Burgundy, and her sister. So y'all, we get to this place, y'all, and it was chaotic when we first got there. It was like crazy. It was just like shit was everywhere. We didn't know where to go. We didn't know what team we was with. It took us a minute to like find what group we was with. It was crazy. My y'all was fine ass niggas. Oh my God, y'all know I have a little thing for the Latins. Y'all know the Latins was my first loves. I did go. Y'all know Kevin Pilot. We finally find our crew, and it's like a whole family, but y'all, the men on there was fine. The fine, tatted up. Ooh, fine. They wasn't from Mexico, but they were Mexican. I mean, they probably was from Mexico. They just didn't live in Mexico, but they were Mexican. I don't know. So we get on the boat with them. Everybody on the boat was so welcoming. They was all family. We was the only ones on the boat that wasn't related to them. There was other boats that went out too with like other groups of people. So yeah, but on their particular, because there was like, we literally got on this excursion last minute. Like it was really only room for 3 people left on their boat, and they okayed us to get on the boat with them. So anyways, y'all, we get on the boat with them, and y'all, we having a blast. They like playing music, and we all just chopping it up, mixing and mingling with them. We taking pictures on the boat. I took some fire ass pictures on the boat, y'all. This day I had my red swimsuit on. Period. Y'all know red look good on me. Everything look good on me. Orange is #1. Red tea. Red is tea on me too. Like I said, if I ain't putting no pictures up on the screen, I'm gonna put some stuff at the end, like a little mini blog for everything that I'm talking about. So I have my red swimsuit on, y'all. I'm looking cute. Oh, mind y'all, I was taking so many pictures and videos. I really hope I still got some of this stuff. But anyways, they took like professional pictures of us on the boat. And we finally get to the spot where you get to, you know, they stop the boat in the middle of the ocean and you put on your like the other snorkeling we did, we had on the little baby snorkelings. This one we had on like the more advanced ones. It wasn't like we had no oxygen tank and stuff like that, but you know, we had on the like more advanced snorkeling kits and life jackets and stuff like that. So, you know, the water was kind of like, woo. So when we got to the spot, the water like, woo, like it's looking like, ooh, we gonna jump into this, like what? So y'all, last minute, Miss Burgundy and her sister, they chickened out. They was scared. They didn't want to do it. I said, you know what? No, I'm doing it. I'm doing it, y'all. So I gear up and I jump in. Bitch, I jumped in. I almost fucking drowned. I ain't never felt that much pressure of water on me before, y'all. See the snorkeling in the little coral reefs. Cool, small body of water. That ocean water, that's not nothing to play with. Like, you have to really be calm and mentally prepared to get in a large body of water like that with the waves big and all that pressure. And mind y'all, I got asthma, so when I jumped in, I wasn't expecting the water to be like you feel it, like it's like you got a damn weight vest on. The shit is heavy as hell. I'm like, ooh, y'all. So I'm panicking. I started like having like a mini panic attack. So I couldn't, like, I started damn near low-key drowning. Like, I started like, I don't even know how to explain it, y'all. I was panicking. I was drowning. I felt like I couldn't breathe. I was out of breath. Now, mind you, you hold on to a line till you get to a certain part, and then you drop off from the line and you dive down. We was gonna be seeing like statues and like stuff underwater deep down. So I'm panicking. I'm like, oh my God, like I can't do this. I can't do this, y'all. Somehow or another, I let go of the rope, y'all. I start sinking. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. It was just, I was in a, I don't know. Finally, I was like, look, Shayla, calm down, calm down, calm down. I like, mind over matter, y'all. I calm down, slow breathing. I'm like, okay, cool. You got this. So I go out on the rope. And then I dive down. It's a girl. She's like taking pictures of videos of me under there. Like, it was lit. I got to see some underwater statues and like a bunch of other cool ass stuff deep down in the water, y'all. It was so cool. Exhausting though. I was down there for like 20-30 minutes, y'all. Like, that don't seem like a long time, but in that water and the waves was like so finally I come up, I get back to the string, and I like get my way back on the boat, y'all. When I got back on the boat and I took all the like gear off, y'all, I just laid down. They had gave us like food and stuff, y'all. I was just laid out. They had this like part where it was like a net hanging off the boat that you can like get on. I don't know how to explain. So it's like the boat, and then it's like a net that's hanging out like kind of on the water that you can get on. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if I even have any pictures of that part. But I'm like just laid out on there, y'all. Like, I'm exhausted. I felt like I ran a fucking marathon. I'm like, I'm trying to eat the little stuff and drink water to get hydrated, y'all. But I'm just laid out. So, y'all, this wasn't done. We was going to an island and we was going to be doing activities on Isla Island or something like that. I forget what it's called. It's like another island. So y'all, as we on the boat, y'all, we started seeing dolphins and stuff. Like, oh my God, it was so beautiful. Like, I hopped up when they started saying dolphins, dolphins, dolphins. I got up, we got to see the dolphins and stuff. And then finally we get to the island, we get off. That's where you could take the pictures on the swing in the water. You know, we just taking like little pictures right there. It's like little shops. I think we get some food. And then we rent a little golf cart, y'all. We going through the whole little island there. We doing a bunch of activities, y'all. I cannot remember everything we did on this island. Like, I don't remember. I know we did like a couple activities and explored some stuff, but we had a ball. Like, I'm pretty sure I got like videos and stuff. So we having fun. And then after that, y'all, we get back on the boat, and then we're heading back to, you know, the drop-off station to get back on a shuttle to go back. So y'all, when we doing this, I didn't know this whole time Miss Burgundy had been texting the Dominicans, right? She had been setting it up for us to kick it with them. So when we get back from the boat and we on the shuttle, she was like, girl, the Dominicans, they want to see us, they want to kick it with us, they want to like take us out. So I'm like, okay, cool. So we get back to the hotel, y'all, we change, we have dinner, and then we go to this like part of Mexico where you can like shop, and they have like clubs, you can do hookah, and it's like lit in this area. This is the area where it's like Nah, it's touristy, but it's a lot of locals, so you don't wear like a lot of jewelry and stuff like that, because the kids will steal from you. The kids will rob your ass blind. The parents be coaching their kids to steal or panhandle from foreigners and get them. So we walking around doing that a little bit, and we wanted to go to some clubs, but for some reason Miss Burgundy's sister didn't want to. So I think we go and get some ice cream. Oh, we went to this little bar and they had like swings and stuff on it, and we like turning up there having ice cream, we chilling. And then after that, Miss Burgundy's sister, she didn't want to stay, so I don't know why we went all the way back to the hotel. And then me and Miss Burgundy, we got into a taxi and we went back over to the strip. So y'all, we over there, we club hopping, we partying, we turned up, y'all. We lit as fuck. Like, we going crazy. We going from one bar to another bar, to hookah spots, y'all. We lit. It's crazy over there. It's going crazy. So the dudes meet us over there, and we kind of turning up with them. We having a ball. I'm dancing on the one that I actually almost hit the most. That was like that was sitting on this side of the boat, because it was the one I almost hit for real. Yeah, me and him started talking, basically. Me and him started talking. We tried it up. Like, he was just laughing. He was like, I can't believe you almost killed me. You hit the boat. We tried to kick it, but he was a vibe, y'all. It was a vibe. Me and him vibing. We flirting. Miss Burgundy with her little boo, y'all. We turned up out in the club. We having a ball. We was lit. Like, when I tell you I was so lit, because that was, oh yeah, that was our last night. That was going to be our last night there. What day was this? This had to be, yeah, day 5. Day 5 was our last night there. So I'm like, y'all going out to bang. I'm lit. I'm doing the most, y'all. Like, I'm turned up. I ain't gonna lie. I'm shaking ass. I dance. I'm like, hey, I'm dancing with the females and shit. We was lit. So, y'all, we go back to the hotel and we chilling in the little lobby area with the dudes. And you feel me? One thing led to another, and boop, I've never, like, I ain't gonna say I never done nothing like, but this, on this level, I never did nothing like that. Mind you, like, oh, the dude that Miss Burgundy was with, he had booked a room at that hotel for that night, and y'all, we was all kicking it in the lobby, and then her and him disappeared. Like, y'all, I was just throwing in little fine Dominican face, like, girl, I blink, and Miss Burgundy was gone. And see, I don't like that kind of shit. I don't like that kind of shit. Like, that really pissed me off about her, because it's just like, you could have told me you was finna dip off with him. You could have texted me or something. She just left. I didn't know where she was, so I'm texting her. She not texting me back. Like, 30 minutes to an hour go by, and she like, oh, girl, me and what's his name? We started walking around, and then he actually booked a room. And I'm in a room with him. And I'm like, okay. I'm not tripping, but I'm tripping. I'm just like, bitch, why you didn't say nothing? So me and my little Dominican, we go back to the room, and we just up in there chilling. We watching TV, y'all. We fall asleep. We wake up and boodle boodle bow, boodle 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 boom, like boodle boodle bow, like Dominicans. Y'all want the X-rated version of me and little Dominican? Baby, I was impressed. Bitch, I was like, ooh, you finna be my little man. Oh, y'all, I missed something. Okay, so on night 4 was actual Miss Burgundy's birthday. I am so sorry, y'all. Okay, hold, pause right there of me and my little Dominican having our little one night stand. Okay, so on night 4, Delusional had called me, y'all, and we talking on the phone. That was actual Miss Burgundy birthday, which was Cinco de Mayo. So, y'all, why that day Delusional asked me to be his girlfriend, I said, yeah, y'all. It was really on some drunk shit. I didn't even think he was serious. I didn't even think like me and him was gonna talk or anything after that. I was just on some drunk shit, like, yeah, fuck it, why not? I don't know. I was lit as hell. Like, the trip was just crazy. This is crazy. So boom, day 5, night 5. I mean, you know, me and my little Dominican. Y'all, when I tell you, I was it just happened though. It wasn't like he tried to do no funny shit or nothing like that. Like, nah, like he straight up there, Anywho, so like when we wake up in the morning, they had to catch a flight early, like they was leaving to go back to Dominican Republic. So we had woke up and he's trying to like call his partner. I'm trying to call Miss Burgundy. She not answering the phone. His partner not answering the phone. She never even text me like the room number or nothing that she was in. So I didn't know where the fuck she was, y'all. So I'm calling her, blowing up her phone. She not answering. At some point, my little Dominican, he left. He was like, I'm finna go back to my hotel and prepare to leave. You know, my friend, I don't know. So I'm like, all right, cool, y'all. So I'm calling Miss Burgundy. She not answering, y'all. Not answering the phone at all. I'm like, oh my God. Like, did he kidnap her? Did something happen to her? I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So y'all, I get dressed and I go outside to like have breakfast and stuff, and I'm walking around, and then I come back, and then Miss Burgundy's sister came to the door. She's like, and so I'm like, ooh, what do I say? She's not here. Cause I'm sure she's gonna be like, where she? I don't know where she at. I don't know. I don't even know if she really even here in the hotel. I don't know what the fuck. Like all she said was him and her got a room, and I never heard from her after that. She never told me like what hotel room, what part of the hotel, or none of that shit, y'all. So her sister come to the door, and I'm like, ooh, for a minute I wasn't even gonna answer the door. Her sister like hella knocking on the door. Then she start calling me. So I'm like, fuck. So I come to the door. I'm like, hey girl. She like, da-da. I'm like, come in. She come in. And she was like, where's my sister? And I'm like, She like, where is my sister? And I'm like, What? What you say? What you asking me? I don't. Where's your who? Who we talking about? She's like, Shayla, stop playing. Like, did she go have breakfast or something? Cause mind y'all, we was leaving that day, but we was like leaving way later in the day. So I'm like, girl, I ain't gonna lie. You remember the little Dominican? She went with the little Dominican. She didn't say, she just said her and Dominican got a room. She didn't tell me what room, what part of the resort, or nothing. She's not texting me back or answering me either. So y'all, at this point, we thinking this Dominican nigga didn't kidnap her. I'm panicking. So I started calling the Dominican nigga, my little Dominican. I'm like, hey, like, what's your friend's name? So, you know, we can go ask like what room they in. So he gave me his Dominican partner name, y'all, and we go to the front desk and we like, hey, like, I know y'all really can't do this, but our friend was with this guy under this name and we cannot find her. We do not know where she at. Like, do you guys know what room number in? And thank God it was a woman at the front desk, because at first she was like, no, I cannot do that. I cannot do that. But we like, this really emergency. Like, we don't know where she at. We just know she's with this guy. Like, can you please just give us the room number? Please, 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 please. So she eventually gives us the room number, y'all. Now, when we were walking to go find the room, Miss Burgundy's sister was trying to like low-key like pop her shit at me. Like, why would you let her leave? Like, why weren't you with her? Why didn't you get with the hotel room she in and da-da-da-da? I'm like, she a grown-ass woman. She just dipped on me. So I'm kind of like going back and forth with her. Like, girl, don't get mad at me because we don't know where your sister at. I'm chilling with my little boo. Next thing I know, her little Dominican is gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? She didn't give me much information. I'm giving you all the information I know. Don't be trying to pop your shit at me because your sister is disappearing. Like, I get it. Like, I'm panicking too. This is my friend. But don't be trying to pop up out the mouth like I'm the reason why your sister is lost and not found. Like, don't do that. So we walking around because she just gave us the room number. She didn't like give us directions. So me and her having that little back and forth. Finally, y'all, we find the room. Y'all, we banging on the door. Boom, boom, boom. Banging on the door. Banging on the door. Banging on the door. Nobody's coming to the door. I'm like, oh my fucking God, y'all. Me and her sister, we almost literally in tears. We thinking something bad happened to her. Like, we're literally like damn near crying. I'm like, oh my God. Like, I cannot believe this, y'all. Like, I'm panicking. I'm feeling bad because her sister already down my neck, and I'm feeling bad. Like, damn, like should I have did something different? I don't know. So eventually, y'all, the nigga come to the door. He opened the door, and he's like, oh, what time is it? What time is it? What time is it? Be like, da 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 da. It's this time. Like, your partner left. Like, where's our friend, y'all? We bust through the door. He was like, oh, she passed out. Woo. So, y'all, he got his stuff and got up out of there quick. Like, so we waking up Miss Burgundy. Y'all, she wake up. She start cussing us out. She start cussing me out. When she like came to, she like, what the fuck? Like, why would you bring my sister here? Why did you tell my sister where I'm at? Like, y'all calling me, texting me. Like, I'm a little ass kid. I can do whatever I want. I'm grown. Woo, woo. Bitch, we thought this nigga fucking kidnapped or killed you or something. Or what are you talking about? You mad at us because we came looking for your ass? Mind you, y'all, hours had passed. I'm telling y'all, I woke up, had breath. I kicked it with my little boo for a minute. He left. I got dressed, went, had breakfast, walked around, was taking pictures. Like 2-3 hours had passed since I had woke up. I think I woke up, I got up, but maybe around like 8-9 a.m. So it's like 11 p.m. at this point. I mean 11 a.m. at this point. Like, girl, it's been hours. We've been calling and texting you. You're not answering your phone. So she's just popping up at the mouth. I walk away. I'm like, man, I ain't got time for this. Cause that's one thing about Miss Burger. She always popping out of the girl, bye. Whatever. I walk off and I go back to the room, and eventually she come to the room, and I don't know, her and her sister was arguing and shit. I'm just like, bro. So when she get in the room, she was just like, just popping out of the mouth or whatever. I'm just like, girl, whatever. So she like, I'm about to sleep, just wake me up or something like that before we about to go. I'm like, girl, whatever, y'all. I just changed into this cute little bathing suit I had. It was like a white top, like butterfly little bottoms or some shit like that. And y'all, I went and got in the pool and was mixing and mingling with people at the pool. I was turning up. They was having like a little pool party. I'm doing that. I'm walking around the resort. I'm taking pictures. They had like little clubhouses and like little, what do you call them? What do you call them things? Canopies and stuff. I'm going to the beach. I'm just doing my own little thing, exploring around. Like, we was at a nice ass resort, and it was like hella stuff to do that. You know, it was like more stuff to go around and walk around and explore. It was a big ass resort. So I'm just doing that solo dolo. I'm going around meeting locals, y'all. I'm taking like little videos and pictures of me. I was thick as fuck, low key. My ass was looking nice then. At that nice little cuh. Yeah. So after that, y'all, eventually it's time to leave. I go get Miss Burgundy, and you know, we packing our stuff up, and yeah, we head out. We leave Mexico. We get back from Mexico now. On my way home, Delusional was like, oh, text me when you get home so I can help you bring up your luggage. So I'm like, I never text him back. But when we did get back in the States, of course, her sister dropped me off to my mama's. I got in my car, drove home. I did call and text Delusional. It was like in the middle of the night, y'all, and he didn't answer. And I was like, fuck it, I don't care. I just really wanted him to help me take my luggage upstairs, but he didn't answer. And then, y'all, after that, me and Delusional did not talk for like a week. So I didn't really think it was serious that he asked me to be his girlfriend. I was just like, you feel me? Like, but y'all, like a week later, he popped up at my house. He was like, what's up, girlfriend? And then ever since then, you know, we was girlfriend, boyfriend. And then that's when all the like little crazy shit happened between me and Delusional. Now, in between this time, y'all, I had my best friend blocked. I had randomly unblocked him, and we was talking for a little bit, and he wanted to come see me. And I was like, all right, you know what? We can meet up and talk. Like, we can meet up and chill for a little minute. Like, he was like, best friend, I just really want to see you. I just really want to talk to you. I just really want to catch up with you. He was basically telling me that he was not in a relationship with, about that action no more. So I'm like, all right, me and my best friend, we can, you know, link up, chill. And I told him though in the daytime, I was like, oh, let's like go to a little park and like chill and walk around, like something like that. Like, so I don't want you to get no wrong idea. He like, all right, cool. So the day come, y'all, and like I said, me and Delusional actually got into a relationship. So I kind of like flaked on him, and I just kind of ghosted him for like months. I wasn't saying nothing bad. So y'all, one day, y'all, y'all. my best friend and About That Action at the store, at the corner store. And I'm like, ooh. Okay, now at this point, About That Action already had a baby. So yeah, she had the baby already. She had a baby already. So yeah, y'all, this is when shit get crazy again between me and About That Action. So mind y'all, it had been like, cause at that time, how old was I? Me and her first got into our little altercation when I was like 16. At that point, I had to be like 27, going on 28. So 10 years later, shit's about to get crazy again between me and About That Action. Crazy. So y'all, stay tuned for the next part to hear how the drama between me and About That Action and Toby continued. Like, it just fucking continued. It just continued. I think it should only really be like 3 more episodes after this, y'all, with the Jump series. Actually, because am I gonna add that in? I don't know, we gonna see. But all right, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this story time. I'm a vibe, you a vibe, we should vibe. So you should what? You should like, comment, share, and subscribe, but only if you want to, only if you want to, only if you want to, only if you want to. If you're watching, that's really all I appreciate. Everything else is extra, and if you do so, I greatly appreciate it. If you want the extra juicy tea, go ahead and click the link down in my description below to join my membership. And like I keep saying, stay tuned, my Patreon will be dropping soon. And I think I'm only gonna give like, I don't know, maybe like 20 spots, 10 to 20 spots to start off, because this is gonna be real personal, exclusive. Like, I don't know, I gotta see how I go, how y'all handle whatever I'm putting in there before I, you know, allow others to get in there. But I can control who gets into my Patreon. Like, you can't just get access to my Patreon. I got to approve you to get into my Patreon. You know what I'm saying? So I like that. I got like more control over who get in, and then I can see if somebody that's real oppie trying to get in. I can actually see like, oh, this is the email. This is the email. This is the yeah. Yo, oh my god. Should be crazy. And if y'all don't be watching my lives, watch my lives, because I actually ran into About That Action this year. So it will be a story time of when I ran into her this year as well. So I'll tell y'all, that's why I said like the shit, it's still new fresh shit. Still new fresh shit. So just stay tuned, y'all. Deuces.
Yes, baby. What I've been waiting for. Ice cream. got the scenery.
Okay, it looks better the other.
Our hotel lit. We got the wildlife. We got the no kids.